Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet J Tarot. My name is Jay, and today we have a pick a deck or pick a pile, whatever you want to call it, reading to see what people think about your personality. So we have 3 decks to choose from: our Mystic Witch deck, our Holographic Tarot deck, and our Gold Foil Tarot deck. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to choose your group, and then we're going to get started. Okay. I do believe I will be doing an extended for this reading, and that will be available to members only on Patreon here or on Patreon. Okay, so let's just get ready to get started with the first group with this holographic tarot. Right here. All right, I'm going to give about 10 more seconds before we start. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on what time you find this. If it resonates, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I'd love to see you again. My name is Jay. Alright, so let's get started with pile number 1. What do people think about pile number 1's personality? What do people think about pile number 1's personality? What do people think about pile number 1's personality? What do people think about pile number 1's personality? First card you have is the 6 of Cups. The second one is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. 6 of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles. What do they think about card or deck number 1? What do they think? Okay. And the 9 of Wands. The 8 of Cups and the Water card wanted to show. Let me see. Should I keep the 9 of Wands? It says yeah. Okay. So we are going to keep it. The King of Wands is now on the bottom of the deck. Okay. And we're going to keep that too. Okay, so I actually feel like you have a nice personality. Okay. No, I'm saying it like this because it kind of feels like you could have gone through a lot, but you're still like very confident or like genuine person and also extremely resourceful. So I think you're like multifaceted. So it's either like different groups of people are perceiving you in different ways, or everyone is perceiving you to be a multifaceted, complex person with a good heart. Which I think is the second one. But, oh, look, and I just put the deck as I say that. Look. 6 of Cups. Again, that's the card right here. 6 of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles. So I don't know if you guys have been like taken for granted, or if you are struggling right now, if you're going through some sort of health issue, family stuff, or if people just can tell things about you. So how do people feel around card number 1 or deck number 1? How do they feel around them? How do they feel? Ooh, the High Priestess. Yeah, didn't I say something? It's like people can tell. So, oh, people feel like they've known you before. Some people feel like they've known you before. Like they know you. They understand you. You understand them. You see each other. So your personality makes people feel this way. All right. Ooh, look what came out again. Queen of Wands. So what's interesting is I feel like for some of you guys, this could be like friends or people that you care for deeply that feel a strong connection to you. But then I also feel like with the Queen of Wands to be coming here, you could also make a lot of people feel like motivated. You are the type of person that does not sell yourself short. So other people around you feel confident, passionate, braver, more courageous, more generous even. So what's interesting is that you can make stuck-up women nicer if you're feminine watching, and if you're masculine watching, you can make other masculines be comfortable letting you have the spotlight, letting you say what's gonna happen, letting you be the boss. Because something about this feels like I've been through enough, I've experienced enough to be a good boss, a good leader, or a good partner. Some of you guys, you can make like an attractive partner. I keep seeing this. Look, the Three Swords to the Magician. So how do people feel about deck number one's personality? The Hermit, yeah. The Hermit. Now, for those that have like, I feel like bad intentions, not just with you, but like with people in general, they do feel seen by you. And for the ones where it's like negative, I do feel like it's kind of like you can make them feel like insecure, or you can make them feel like they have to watch themselves around you. Like they have to be very careful. Some of you guys, the reason why is because you don't mince your words, you don't make yourself smaller around certain people. So I feel like you can make the wrong person feel insecure, or like you're in competition with them, or like let's say you're dating an insecure person, then you'll make that insecure person feel like they need space for some reason. So I don't know if in the past you've dated people that have like kept a lot of secrets or something, or jumped to conclusions. Because I'm seeing like two sides of the spectrum where it's like, I think everyone would acknowledge that you are a dime, but the way that energy in you makes other people feel, I feel like it depends on what they've been through, if they've healed or not, if they know their skills and their talents, and if they're a good person. Bottom of the deck is the sun. Yeah, as I say that, bottom of the deck is the sun card. So I feel like for the most part, you make a lot of people feel very happy, energized, like it's good vibes, good times with you. I think I kind of want to clarify these two because there's like three major arcana coming through for how you're making people feel. So let me see if I can find another deck. Let me see if I can find another deck that might be good for this. Okay, so we're going to use this one, which is just like a regular tarot, but it does have little description words on there that I think might be good because for some reason, I feel like you guys need to see that it actually says the stuff I'm about to tell you. Like you actually need to see that, yeah, that's what the cards say, bro. Okay, because, you know, these cards are like open to interpretation pretty much based off whatever reader you're watching, but these literally have descriptions. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly what it says, and there's different descriptions for if it's upright or reverse. So I don't bring this deck out that much, but I used to use it a lot more. And so let me see, clarify the Nine of Wands. Why do people view deck number one's personality as this Nine of Wands? What assumptions or what truths are people seeing when they look at this energy? Okay, so we have, the Wheel of Fortune, but it came out in reverse. Okay, so this says bad luck, clinging to control, stuck in old karmic cycles. It also talks about like being unwelcome to change and resistance, with the bottom of the deck being the Eight of Swords. So I wonder if this is like one specific person. I wonder if this is like one specific person coming through here, or if people are seeing you change over time. Some of you guys, that could be what it is. Like, let's say you are not like wounded or struggling or extremely impatient or, you know, too aggressive or any of those things that sometimes this Knight of Wands can be labeled as, then it's people seeing you no longer be this way. People seeing you actually get a stroke of good luck for once because you're a good person. Oh, some of you guys, that could be what it is as well. They could be seeing you go through a tough time, whether that is physically, in terms of like your energy, you could be exhausted. Some of you guys, you could just be extremely tired, but you still look good. Or extremely tired, but you still get it done. So, I'm wondering if people are also viewing you to be somebody who they expect to get out of this, energy. So it could either be, so it's for, I guess for half of you guys, you're in this position right now. Like you're in this Knight of Wands energy right now. And for others of you, you used to be. And now they're viewing you similar to the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands. So take it as it resonates for you, whether it was now or in the past. But this energy kind of feels like somebody who could have had like limiting beliefs in the past. I guess I could try to figure out what the limiting beliefs were surrounding, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, it was just like about like your faith in your destiny and why certain things had to happen to or for you. So that could be losing people, being isolated, going through this sort of physical trauma, something to do with your job, or for some of you guys, like your energy levels. Okay, so tell me about the High Priestess. Tell me about the High Priestess. Why do people feel like this around card number? Why do people feel like this around deck number 1? Tell me about the High Priestess. Why's the High Priestess here? I wonder if like there are some people though, when they see this Knight of Wands energy, because it almost feels like a conversation. So I don't know if it's that people are seeing you as a survivor because you tell them the things that you've been through, but you don't look like the things you've been through, or you don't look like the things you're going through. Oh, so that's why I was like, why does it still feel like a good reading though? Like, why does it still feel happy with the Sun card on the bottom of the deck? And I think it's because I don't know if it's like respect or admiration. And for the ones that are like insecure, it makes them think a lot about themselves. Like, you know, like you could tell somebody about what you're going through and they make it about themselves. Oh, okay. So, I feel like there are some people as well, though, that could hear what you're going through or what you're doing, what you're striving for, and get quiet. Maybe they get quiet because they're intimidated or because they want to help you, but they don't know how. So I don't know if you make some people feel like inadequate. Tell me about the High Priestess. Tell me about the High Priestess. The Sun. Yeah, didn't I just say I was talking about the Sun card, which is right here? And here it is, the Sun. So what I was saying earlier is like some people feel like you're extremely familiar or like you understand them, you know them without them having to say or do too much. And this card actually talks about pure positivity and like ultimate happiness. So I do feel like, and this is connecting here to the Six of Cups energy that you have, which is like a sweet, gentle, kind, real, authentic person. And it doesn't mean you can't be rough around the edges. It just means that people can trust you. It just means that people feel like they don't have to go through the whole long rigmarole of getting to know you in the beginning. So either the conversations flow immediately, you get close immediately, or they just trust you immediately. Because this talks about sunshine. It talks about truth and optimism. So you can make some people feel like they don't have to worry about you. They can trust their intuition about you. So if they trust you, it's okay to trust you. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands is more like your effect that you have on people. Oh, and I also feel like for a lot of you guys, the reason why people get quiet when you tell them about what you've been through or what you've gone through is because maybe they are thinking, if I was in the same position, I wouldn't do what they're doing. I would do this, I would do that. So you can make people think about whether or not they're actually like a healed individual or whether or not they're actually mature or confident. I feel like you can make some people wonder if they actually are confident, if they actually are a likable person, if they actually are fun, because they look at you and they have a lot of fun when they're with you. They enjoy their experience with you. You make a lot of people feel like they're wondering if you enjoy spending time with them as much as they do. Okay. You can make, okay. Oh, Page of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Wands. So yeah, this talks about adventure and excitement. So a lot of you guys, you could expose people to new things. You could expose people to new things just by simply being yourself. So that could be literally anything. Like you could pop out in a new fit and expose somebody to a new brand. You could pop out playing this song and expose somebody to a new music genre. You could introduce somebody to this person and little did you know they needed to meet somebody like that because they're in the same industry or the same field or something like that. But I just kind of feel like it's like an adventure. It's excitement. People are expecting something new with you, something fun, like vibrant. You make a lot of people feel like cheerful. So I could see a lot of people wanting to compliment you as well on what you're doing, where you're going with things, your potential, how dope you are. Some of you guys, you make more people want to get out of their shell. So you can make shy people feel more confident. You can make the one that's usually quiet, all of a sudden, you see their personality. grow. You make certain people feel fearless, like their ideas are good ones. So you're very motivating. Very motivating. hmm Especially with children. Some of you guys, you do have a childlike energy to you, but I feel like it's more of speaking to the way you seize the day, the way you never miss an opportunity to have fun, to be yourself, to make someone feel special, to move something along. Okay, so this one came out in reverse for the Hermit. I was trying to figure out why you were making people feel like this Hermit energy, and we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, didn't I say? Is you can make certain people take a look at themselves and start thinking deeper about where they're not taking initiative in their own life and what excuses they're making for themselves. Because I just said something about like you make people start overthinking about themselves. You make people start getting quiet, or you wonder where they went. It's probably because they're working on themselves, probably trying to get their life together or something. Because this talks about laziness. That's what this card says. I don't know if you can really see with the camera, but it literally says laziness right here and boring. It says no initiative. It also says irresponsible. So you can make some people feel like they're irresponsible by the things that they don't do that you probably do. For some of you guys, it's because you could be around people that are extreme perfectionists. So they could be people that don't do anything because they assume that whatever they do is not going to be enough. So, oh, okay. So I don't know if it's like you make some people feel judged, even if you're not judging them, because they take a look at you and they're judging themselves because they're comparing themselves to you. I feel like, yeah, so I feel like those are really like the people that can't be helped, but the people that need to learn how to help themselves. Because anybody that wants to help themselves can come around you and get a burst of energy, get 1,000 compliments, get a higher self-esteem, get a friend, get a good, cool, fun person. But I feel like the people that, I don't know if they push your buttons or they're extremely immature or you have to tell them time and time again about certain things or whatever. They could just be like hard-headed or stubborn because it's like you make certain people start thinking that they're stuck. You make certain people start thinking that sometimes that they're not even worth the investment. I don't know why. That's their problem though. You make some people feel cheap as well. So I don't know if some of you guys have like nice clothes or you're like luxurious or you, I don't know. I heard somebody say you don't cut corners either. So you can make some people feel like something, a bad something. So I guess it depends on who you were thinking of when I first said that. So let's say you were thinking of, let's say you were thinking of someone at the gym next to you that's not going as hard as you. You could be making them feel that way. It could be someone that you work with or a colleague or something that's in the same industry as you, and they are starting to feel this way about themselves. It could even be someone that's the same age as you, but somehow you're doing more, or you're not struggling, or somebody that's going through the same experience as you, but you're not looking the same way out on the outside as they are. But I also feel like a lot of this is internal for the sun card to be here. You have a lot of vitality, you have a lot of like good spirit, and I feel like your good spirit could really rub off onto other people. So let's see, let's get 3 more from this gold foil deck. What do people think about card number? Ooh, let's split the deck. I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. Okay. So what do people think about deck number 1's personality? Damn. Oh my god. Okay, so these cards wanted to show the Star, the Chariot, the Sun card, and the Eight of Pentacles. They all wanted to show. I think one card fell on the floor. If it flipped over, I will put it out, but I don't think it did. It didn't flip over, but it was actually the King of Wands, which was you. So, and then bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Okay, so it's interesting because I think it depends on who you're watching about. So, if you want to know how your coworkers feel about you or the people you work with, your clients or whatever, I don't know. It feels like appreciation, and for some people, like I said, the ones where you make them question what they're doing with their life, I actually do feel like you make them get on their P's and Q's. I actually do think that you make them take a deeper look at themselves. So let's say this is somebody that wants to be in a relationship with you, then they're working hard to meet you at your level. Let's say that this is somebody that's constantly comparing themselves to you in a negative way, then they are nitpicking at themselves, unfortunately. But let's say it's someone that wants to get to know you, but they can tell that it's not easy to get to know you because you've been through things, then they are working hard to make you feel comfortable. They're working hard to not scare you away. I feel like for the Sun card to be coming through, for not only how you make people feel about you, but how you make them feel about themselves as well, is you can make some people feel stronger and more attractive. You can make some people feel funny. I don't know if you like laugh at people's jokes, or when you have a good time with people, it shows on your face, it shows in your body language, it shows in everything. Some of you guys, you could be the type of person to make people feel confident because you don't care. I heard you don't care about like labels, or you don't care about what most people care about. Like, as long as you're enjoying yourself and having fun, then that's really all that matters. So I feel like you could make other people feel like they could be more loose, more free. Make a lot of people feel like they want to make a move on you before they lose the opportunity. Some people want to employ you, some people want to work with you, some people want to get closer to you. I feel like for the Star card and the Sun card to be coming through here, you make a lot of people feel comfortable in their own skin, or you make them feel motivated to do what they need to do to feel comfortable in their own skin, or comfortable with their life the way that you are. I feel like you pretty much inspire a lot of people. This feels very inspiring, and I feel like on top of that, it makes a lot of, maybe not a lot of people, but the maybe the person on your mind when you hear me say this, it makes them want to marry you. There's somebody here that makes them want to marry you, or makes them want to like be extremely loyal to you, like always honor you. Kind of feels like, yeah. Okay, so if that resonated, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I'm going to pick up these cards now, and we're going to get started now with the second group, or deck number 2. But yeah, I feel like this one is actually really, really, really dope, because the way that you're making people feel and the way that you're impacting people is like you're making people want to do right by you, do right, period. Like I feel like you actually do improve people. I'm sensing like a lot of improvement, a lot of happiness, a lot of like drive. I also feel like for anybody that doubts spirituality, or trusting their intuition, or just trusting people, period, I feel like you either make them want to work on that, or it's like you take that away from them completely. It just feels so positive in this group. It feels so positive. And I feel like even the ones that were insecure or are insecure in the beginning, they come around. They come around. It might take a while, but they come around. I feel like for those ones where it takes a while for them to come around, it's because they're missing something. Okay. So let's pick these up and move on now to deck number 2, which was this deck right here. So let me just pick these up. This is really cool. I actually really like this. I feel like a lot of people will want to be your friend. A lot of people will want to be your partner. A lot of people will want to work with you. A lot of people will want a pep talk from you. I could see people trusting you, like, immediately. Wanting to help you, wanting to ask you. Okay, so let's move on now to deck number 2, which was this one. Okay. Alrighty. Let me put the timestamp in the chat, and then we get started. Thank you guys for watching. If it resonates at any point, give it a like, or leave a comment on the video. Come back for another one, whatever you prefer. Okay, let me get a sip of water, and we'll get started in about 10 seconds. Okay. Hi, deck number 2. Welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at what people think about your personality. So let's start with this deck, and then we'll pull out the one you chose. I'm splitting the deck, and I'm seeing the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay. What do people think about deck number 2's personality? What do people think about deck number 2's personality? Seven of Cups wanted to show, but there's a lot of cards underneath it, so I'm not going to take it. I'm only going to take them if they fall out like one by one. And that's just like really, really, really feeling like I need to keep them. But what do they think about deck number 2's personality? How do people perceive them? And how do they make people feel? 7 of Cups. It came back out. Oh my god. Give it a like if you saw that. It literally came back out. So it was meant to be here. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Wow. Okay. Okay. How do people feel about card number 2's personality? How do people feel about card number 2's personality? Or deck number 2? Six of Cups? No way. We're going to take this one too because it's like the only one sticking out. And this one, I'm going to look at this one, but I'm not going to take it. This is the Knot, or the Eight of Swords. Why does it? Okay, some people watch in multiple groups, maybe. But the card that was sticking out was the Ten of Wands. In the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Damn. Oh my God. So it's probably that this Eight of Swords is in a different energy. It's like the reverse of the Eight of Swords. There are similarities to you and I would say deck number 1's personality, but I think for different reasons. Because there's a lot of like mental energy that I feel like people put into your personality. Like they think about you a lot. Or maybe they feel like you think about people a lot. You worry about people a lot. You care deeply. You love unconditionally. Heart on your sleeve type of person, or big heart. I don't know if in this group though you have a hard time sticking up for yourself, or you have a hard time expressing your emotions. Certain emotions, it may not be all of them. It could just be emotions that aren't like happy and like full of love and light. What do people think about deck number 2's personality? Okay, the Devil. I'm gonna cover them up because y'all know how YouTube gets, but this is the Devil card just so you guys know. Okay. The World card, I'm gonna cover her up too because she got her goodies out on the card, but that's the World card. So we have 2 major arcana following each other. This one is definitely interesting. Really interesting. Because I think that you affect like different types of people. Yeah. Oh my God. There's like a little centipede. Sir, I don't need you to enter my reading though. Okay. Okay. You just went into the plant. Okay. Well, stay there, sir. Okay. So. Oh. I heard you bring things to light. You bring things to light. Yeah, look, and as I say that, split the deck, I'm seeing Temperance in the Tower card. You bring things to light. I'm seeing the Moon card now. How do people feel? 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Chariot. A lot of people miss you in this group. Why does it feel like the people that are thinking about your personality the most are like people that you've like cut off or like don't spend a lot of time with anymore? Yeah, look, came back out. 8 of Cups. So I don't know if you like walked away from them. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. How do people feel about your personality? I think a lot of people feel confused. A lot of people feel confused. Some people feel like very attached to you, like they don't know why though. Like there's something about you. They don't know why, but they feel extremely attached to you. Or like they need to know. I guess it depends on who you're watching for. So like let's say it's a romantic interest. They're extremely attracted to you and attached to you and they don't know why. It's almost like you put a spell on them. Now for the ones where it's like not a romantic interest, but it's like a friend that you don't want to be friends with anymore, or a really like controlling something, it's like they can't help but be that way. The Devil. To the World card. And the 8 of Cups. I feel like you make a lot of people never want to lose you as well though. So it's not all negative. You make a lot of people never want to lose you because maybe the world is different when you're around. They see things differently when you're around them. So when you take your energy back from people, when you go do your own thing, when you recharge when you are just not around. I feel like people miss you. They miss you. They wonder what you're doing, where you're at, who you with. So I feel like you make a lot of people like preoccupied. I don't know why. They're like preoccupied. What do people think about card number or deck number 2's personality? What do people think about deck number 2's personality? The Four of Cups. Yeah. So it's interesting because I feel like you almost make like some people want to pretend like they are not bothered. Like they're not obsessed with you. Like they're not waiting for you to reply or waiting for you to call them or waiting for you to. I heard give in. Okay. Some people wonder if you're just gonna like leave. So it could be that job, it could be that client, it could be that partner, it could be that friend. 10 of Swords. Yeah, look, 10 of Swords. Yeah. So the ones that you have actually like wrapped it up with the World card, the ones you have wrapped it up with, like this could be old friends, old partners, whatever. It's like their world is like shattered. Like it's shattered without you. Some people even feel betrayed or like ashamed. I don't know. So this group is interesting because you could be watching about a specific person, but for others of you, this is just letting you know that maybe you thought people that were immature with you or super, I heard invasive or like controlling or rude, mean, aloof, oblivious. I heard they realize now. They know now. So maybe you thought these people didn't care or that you're not that big of a deal to a lot of people that have hurt you or just, like not completely invested. No, you are. And I do feel like there's regret. High Priestess. Yeah, this one's definitely interesting because I feel like there's like a specific group of people that chose this one. For sure. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, look. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Let's try to figure out why. Let's try to figure out why or who. Oh, I'll try to figure out the why and you can figure out the who. So, clarify the 7 of Cups for how people perceive deck number 2's personality. Yeah, look. The Lovers. The Lovers to the Ace of Cups. Or the 2 of Cups, sorry. Look, yeah, exactly. Like you make some people like fall for you and they don't know why. Because it's like people are viewing you to be like their partner, like their divine partner. For the Lovers and the 2 of Cups, when people think about you, they think about you being the person that they're supposed to be friends with or the person that they're supposed to be in a relationship with. So you can make some people feel like they can't move on until they get you. Or even act like they don't care when they do, when you reject them or when you pull away. A lot of people view you to be somebody like romantic, balanced, someone that holds a lot of value, someone that they have a deep soul connection with, someone who is a deep person, someone who believes in relationships and like close bonds, good partnership, even if it's just like a business partnership or a friendship. People view you to be somebody who's respectful as well. Okay. So if you're a friend, you're like the best friend someone's ever had. If you're dating someone, you're like the best partner they've ever had. So maybe that's why this energy is coming through here, where it's like they don't ever want to lose you, but it's, I don't know. It just feels so serious to these people or to this person, whoever it is. It's like it's dead serious. I think a lot of people feel serious about you. Tell me about the 8 of Swords. Tell me about the 8 of Swords. I wonder if the devil is some people actually worrying about you as well. So let's say you are in a partnership, you worry about your partner as much as they worry about you. 8 of Swords. You have the Emperor. The Emperor. This is what people think about your personality. So people think that you... Wait. Oh, okay. It's so interesting because I feel like you do have two sides to you. You do. You do have a side where it's like very harmonious and like fun. For some of you guys, quite literally like funny. just somebody that people like enjoy spending time with. And I'm not saying the other side is that people don't enjoy spending time with you, but I think the reason why people enjoy spending time with you when the other side comes out is for different reasons. The other side of you, people enjoy spending time with you when you're in that energy because you show like a lot of discipline and focus and stability. Like, so some of you guys, you can tap into like your masculine energy. They never know what they're going to give at you, what you're going to say. People respect you in this group. I feel like for the masculines watching, like, you're a masculine, like a true masculine. Some of you guys, you have firm boundaries, but you're still loving. So for the Seven of Cups to be there is kind of like, how do I keep being told no? How do I keep being torn a new one? How do I keep coming back? I'm hearing somebody say, I keep coming back. Or I keep thinking about them. I keep obsessing. So I don't know if it's like people are like crushing on you, or this could even be like I said, like family members that like just really care about you, want to stay in your good graces, are nosy, want to know what you have going on. I heard supporters as well. So some of you guys, you don't realize it, but you have a lot of people that want to support you as well. Tell them about the devil. Why are they making people feel like this? What's the devil card about? Okay. Two of Pentacles. Choices, decisions, multiple priorities. I heard torn between two. The devil to the Two of Pentacles. Oh, so some of you guys, you can make people feel like they have to keep up with you. Like they have to keep up with you. So maybe that's why the devil energy is coming through. I heard like a strain. Two of Pentacles to the devil. I wonder if it's like, let's say you have a partner, maybe they feel like they have to spoil you, or they have to jump through hoops. But I'm hearing somebody say they're doing it willingly. It's willingly. Tell me about the World card. Tell me about the World card. In the Eight of Cups. Why is that here? For how they're making people feel. Five of Wands. Yeah, that's why I think that's why I heard it like a struggle. Because this talks about conflict, aggression, challenges, obstacles. So you can make some people give up eventually. You make some people give up eventually. So let's say this was somebody that was trying to bully you, somebody that was trying to punk you, somebody that wanted to date you but you didn't want to give in. They eventually give up. So some people, they walk away, but they still, I don't know if it's like they want a second chance or they just want to be in your energy. I could see this group having like energy vampires around them. Like somebody say, I don't even care, but they keep coming back to argue with you. Or I don't even care, but they keep talking about you to someone else. Or I don't even care, but they keep stalking you online or asking around about you. Or frequenting places that you might be at. I feel like you make a lot of people like hella emotional. Very emotional. I don't know why. It could be reactive as well. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Why are they making people feel like the Four of Cups about themselves, though? This is how you're making them feel about themselves. So, I don't know. Are you like extremely attractive, or are you already taken? Like people want to be with you, but they know there's no choice, there's no option. Like, what's the Four of Cups? The Star card. To the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, it's not that bad. It's actually not all that bad. Some of you guys, you actually make, I don't know if it's like a specific person coming through here or someone with Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus. It's like earth sign energy coming through as well. I don't know if you make them feel positive. You make them feel like they're healing. You make them feel inspired. Like they can keep the faith. Rejuvenated, almost. Like they can believe in miracles. So it's not all that bad. There are some people that you actually touch in a special way, and it's like you make them believe in like love makes the world go round, and like You can be strong and caring. You can be a leader and still be thoughtful or considerate. You can be in charge and still not like a tyrant. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Damn, this card fell out. Page of Wands. It's interesting because this came out right here. The Page of Wands came out right here in the first group. You can make other people feel... I feel like that... Let me ask, should this one be in reverse? We got the number 1, which is, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I was getting. So you make other people, it feels like really the ones that you've like walked away from, like dead ass. I don't know, it's either you walked away from them or they're like older than you, or they only like can see or hear about what you're doing, but you don't actually engage with them. So this could literally mean like somebody else in the office that you never cross paths with, but you work in the same building. Or if you don't work in the office, then it's like somebody in the neighborhood, or, you know, somebody that frequents the same store as you. But I feel like you can make some people, when they think about themselves, like, I don't know, it's like they start to self-sabotage. They have like self-limiting beliefs. So this could be people that want to be your friend, but they automatically assume you don't want to be their friend without even approaching you. I also heard impatience. So you could have some people be extremely impatient with you and immature, and or they acted that way with you in the past and now they regret it. Especially if they were like lazy or trying to rush you, being unreliable. Yeah, I feel like you make the people that have like actually messed up feel... I don't think you make anyone feel a certain type of way when they're in this negative energy. I feel like they were already going to feel this way regardless. You make some people feel like they failed, like they fumbled you, they dropped the ball with you, basically. Why does it feel like friends, though? Like people from a long time ago. Talk about the High Priestess, and then we're going to close it out. Tell me about the High Priestess. Tell me about the High Priestess. 7 of Pentacles. Long-term investment. I feel like this is more so speaking to like your work situations. The people that you work with, or someone that you work with, it could be people, it could be someone. I feel like they feel like working with you is a good investment. Working with you is like a good plan. It will lead to profits, or it will lead to the outcome and the accomplishment that they want, the success that they want. Some of you guys, I don't know, you make some people feel patient with you. Like patient with you. And like, no. I trust deck number 2. Okay. So if that resonated, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I'm going to pick these up, and now we're going to get started with the last but not least, group number 3 or deck number 3. Okay. Because I got to go get some breakfast. It's morning here where I'm filming, but yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. All right. So the last deck was the gold foil deck, and we're going to use that one to start off. And then I'll put the timestamp in the chat. What's this? 10 of Pentacles to the High Priestess. Okay. Magician. Okay. Alright, let's start with deck number 3. Deck number 3. I'm going to put the 3 right here. Okay. And then I'm going to put the timestamp in the chat before we get started. We'll see what start you guys have. 44 minutes. Let me get a sip of water before we start with the next group. Here we go. All right, deck number 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at what people think about your personality, how you make them feel, and how you make them feel about themselves. So you chose this gold foil deck, which we will be using in a moment. But first, we're going to start out with our Mystic Witch. So what do people think about deck number 3's personality? Queen of Swords to the Devil. Okay. What do people think about deck number 3's personality? Our code for deck. What do people think about their personality? The Sun? Some of you guys, you have a big personality. I heard, often something never duplicated. What's that song by Fabulous? Something, underestimated, never duplicated, or something like that. I think he said something like that. Underestimated, never duplicated. I've seen the 9 of Pentacles too. So I don't know if someone in this group or people in this group are extremely independent. Like you can do a lot on your own, DIY sort of person. Creative, funny, generous. Some of you guys could be generous or strong, like physically strong, athletic. You don't have to be. Some of you guys could have good taste. Unique taste, but good taste. King of Pentacles. Didn't I say it's like something like luxury? Something about luxury. And here's the King of Pentacles. You seem happy with like your life and like the way your life is going. You seem settled. Some of you guys, you come off like you're already taken, happy, taken, or that you would make a good partner and a good parent. Especially for the masculines watching in this group. You come off like somebody who's not afraid of making big decisions, responsible, chill, not going to get out of your body for anybody though. Someone who doesn't waste time, someone who's mature. What else? What else? The Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles wanted to show. You come off relaxed, like very relaxed and calm, grounded. Like where someone else might freak out or be inexperienced or have nothing to prove, nothing to show, nothing to hurt, speak for. You do. Okay. And here's the Two of Pentacles. You come off like you can handle a lot. You can manage a lot of responsibilities all at once and make it look easy or make it look fun or make it look like something you want to do. The Death card. And you're sexy? Damn. And you're attractive? And you're deep, extremely perceptive? You look like you're not paying attention to somebody or what they're saying or what they're doing, but you are. But you are. Some of you guys, you come off like, don't ever try to play me. It's love and light, but don't ever try to play me. I'm no boo-boo the fool. Very smart. That's how you come off. Smart. Like people want to take a page out of your book. You come off like you have two sides to you. Most of the time it's really, really, really light. Like a burst of energy. But if you need to, you can get cold or you can get more stern. You can tear it all down if you have to. So you come off like somebody where it's like, you know what to keep putting your energy into and you know what to leave behind. It feels more like what, not who, but what. So, I don't know, you kind of come off like you're going to be big one day. Like you're famous or that you could be if you wanted to be. I heard Forbes. Okay. I think a lot of people like your vibe. Like people will say you have a vibe to you. Knight of Cups. How do you make people feel? You make people want to flatter you. Want to charm you. Didn't I say I was saying the Nine of Pentacles? Here it is. You can make some people nervous, but in a good way. Like you look in someone's direction, all of a sudden they're like, twirling their hair, or, puffing out their chest, or, just sitting up straight, trying to be respectful. You come off like somebody that deserves respect, who commands respect. No, not really commands, because you seem more chill than that. Like, I'm not saying you can't be chill and command respect, but it's like if you were to like walk into a place of business, like they're gonna help you. They're gonna be like, "Hey, how you doing?" You don't come off like a misfit. So some of you guys maybe have changed. Oh, that could be what the death card is about. Like maybe the way people are perceiving your personality now is like you're changing. You're maturing. You're getting older. You're I heard vicious. Stone cold killer. I don't know why it's like coming through that you're attracted, but it's like because of your energy. Your energy. Because of your demeanor. Because of the way you look at people. Some of you guys, you stare or you have like intense eye contact. You're a very honest person. That comes through very strongly. How honest you are. How clear you are. Some of you guys, you can be cutthroat if you need to be. But I think it's more so speaking to like your determination and how direct you are. I think people like this though. It seems likable. These seem like likable traits. How do they make people feel? How do they make people feel? Safe. I heard safe. Emotionally. But I don't think it's just emotionally. Like someone could trust you with their wallet. With their money. Yeah, look. And here comes the high priestess. Sometimes though you make people like want to sit in like quiet silence with you. So don't be surprised if people come around you and they don't say much. They're just there, enjoying the company, enjoying the view, or watching you work, watching you do this. Some people can like to watch you do certain things. This feels like adoration, admiration. But like sometimes from afar. So I don't know if it's like strangers. Strangers be thinking these things when they see you. Oh, look how they're managing this, how they're carrying that, how they're smiling like this, or how they made that one person happy, or I don't know. I'm seeing like people watch you in like different scenarios. I'm not saying it's the same person though, watching you in different scenarios. It could be. It could be. I think a lot of people think that it's hard to get in your inner circle. They don't know how to get in your inner circle. But you don't come off as like standoffish though. It's like, approach me if you dare, but I'm not a bad person. Talk to me if you dare, but I'm not a bad person. Just come correct, come honest. But it's like you don't have to say that though. You don't have to say that. Oh, I heard don't think about it too much. You don't say too much. Some of you guys, you actually don't talk a lot. When people first meet you, they just see you doing. So I don't know if it's like people who saw you handling a lot, like the first time they met you or something. Oh, look, it came out again, the chariot. How you make people feel? Balanced. You make people feel balanced. So some of you guys, you're like a very good support system for a lot of people or for somebody. You could be a great support system. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you make some people possessive over you. It's either possessive or like, they just cherish you. Four of Pentacles. Now, there's some of you, though, where it's like you're really attractive. Your energy is very, like you are somebody who is felt before you're seen. People can feel your energy before you walk into the room. So I feel like it makes some people feel a little bit like, no, wait, this is mine. Like, this is my group of friends. Or, no, but I used to be the, I used to be the favorite. Or, hide your man, hide your girl. Like, you can make some people like that. Because, yeah. Now, for some of you, let's say you're taken right now, then you make your partner like, no, this is mine. Very possessive, territorial. But like I feel like in a, like, this is mine, like I love them sort of way. Not in an unhealthy way. I feel like like an emotional attachment, like a safety, like, no, this is like my safety net. Like some people are like, no, this is my best friend. This is not your best friend. This is my best friend. You know how long it took me to get into this person's good graces? No, this is my best friend. Like something like that. Okay. Something about vulnerability. You can make people around you feel vulnerable, or like they can't be. What do people think about deck number 3? What do people think about deck number 3 and their personality? Damn. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So we have the Ace. Damn. Oh my God. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. No, yeah, the Ace of Wands should go first. That's kind of what I was feeling. Okay, so some of you guys, let's say you are somebody that like gives out compliments, then you make people feel flattered, and you make them feel attractive. You make them feel whatever. Let's say you were just a friend and you hit people up. You'd be like, hey, do you want to hang out? Do you want to do this or whatever? Then you make people feel excited. You make them feel like almost like they want to thank you just for spending time with you. You make a lot of people feel motivated and like excited and like, but when I say excited, I don't mean like excited like that. I mean excited like they enjoy you. Like I'm sensing a lot of enjoyment. Mm-hmm. Some of you guys, I don't know if you make people feel bigger. Like you make people feel like something about potential. Because I'm seeing that a lot of aces here, 2 aces here. So that's like the start of something. So it could be that from the jump, people feel like their heart, like they love you. People love you immediately in this group. I feel like people love your personality immediately. You are an acquired taste, but I don't feel like that's a deterrent. So let's say you thought that you came on strong, or that you were too intimidating, or that you were too much of anything. You're not too much of anything. You're just enough. People think about your personality as like you are who you are. You are who you are, and that's like it's like a positive thing though. Like I'm hearing somebody go, "Oh, same old, same old, same old." Group number 3. In a world where I feel like people are wishy-washy in like the negative way, I don't think it's wishy-washy in terms of your personality that people are thinking. They're thinking of this in terms of how you juggle things, how you juggle these sides of you, how you know when to be vibrant and loud and boisterous, or just completely yourself, and how you know when you need to be a little bit more composed or professional or stand up or quiet even, or observant. Oh, that could be what it is as well. I feel like in this could be extremely observant. So you notice when people are being stingy with you. You notice when you are giving more than what you're being given. You notice when someone doesn't have integrity, because you do. You can tell when somebody says they have this but they don't, or says they're going to do this but they won't, says they know this but they don't. Like you can tell. People feel like you can tell. So I wouldn't be surprised if people come to you for advice, or come to you to tell you about like certain situations, or like what they have going on, what they think is a good idea. It's like I heard somebody say they just want to run it by you. People trust your perception. They trust your point of view. I don't know why. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, people have felt this way about you since you were a child. Like people have trusted you like this since you were a child. Let's do some more clarifications. Tell me about the Sun card. What do people love about their personality? Because I do feel like it's so crazy, because I feel like every group got the Sun card. I think every group got the Sun card. Pretty sure. But just in different decks, different positions. But okay, so what do people love about their personality? Because I feel like this is love. 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords, which is what you have right here for how you make people feel. So, okay. So I feel like you don't make people feel bad when they make mistakes, or when they mess up, or when they don't get something right the first time. You don't make people feel bad about what they're doing with their life, or their purpose, or if you're different than them. I feel like you don't make people feel stressed either. You don't stress yourself out either. Some of you guys, you just always seem to have like a sunny disposition, no matter what you're going through. There are sometimes where you can be extremely intense, but it feels warranted. It feels almost like a surprise, like a pleasant surprise when people see a different side of you. But it's not giving anger though. It's not giving like the intensity of like someone you'd be afraid of. It's like the intensity of someone you didn't know had that sort of depth. Someone you didn't know could take it there, could get there, was into that, was aware of that. Some of you guys, I don't know, you just know a lot about a lot. You could be into the occult. I heard you were low key something, so I don't know what that is. Some of you guys, you do just keep it low key. You just be chilling. I heard big chilling. Okay. Retreat. Yeah, you just always seem so like calm and chill, like in your zone, good on your own. But it doesn't mean that you don't fuck with people. It doesn't mean, you know. Okay, some of you guys, you could have like a certain like background story too, though, that people are interested in. Like they want to know about your family. They want to know the way you grew up. They want to know what your dreams are. They want to know little like details about you. I don't know why. Somebody wants to know little details about you. You can keep a secret in this group. You can keep a secret. You know how to not tell someone what your next move is as well. Okay. So that goes back to what I was saying earlier about her chestnut checkers. People might think you're not watching, might think you don't notice, might think that you let it go, but you didn't. But I feel like in this group, it doesn't mean that you don't know how to forgive. You just don't seem like somebody that can be fooled. I feel like maybe the wrong person might think that this energy in you is like, but look, here's the high priestess. So it's not naive at all. It's not. I feel like you trust your own skills. So even if you're trying something new for the first time, you trust yourself, your capabilities, your heart, your whatever. Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, or how they make people feel. How do they make people feel? I feel like you extend a lot of compassion to other people. Like a lot of compassion. And generosity. How do they make people feel? Tell me about the Knight of Cups to the High Priestess. The Star. Why does this keep coming out for the groups? Yeah, I don't know. It's like you give people hope. You make people feel healed. You make people feel rejuvenated. Like, they trust you. They have faith in you. I said this like so many different ways, but they're inspired. When they're confused or they don't know where to go or they're feeling down about themselves or down about a situation or whatever, they can come to you. You're their North Star. Tell me about the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? For how deck number 3 makes people feel about the personality. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Okay. I do feel like you can make some people feel impatient though. Like, because I heard you take your time. You take your time. So some people could get a little impatient. You make some people it's like some people feel like they don't know why they like you, why they are attracted to you, why they want to be your friend, or, you know, why you came into their life, but that they are determined to figure out why. Let's say you met somebody, they're romantically interested in you, but before they met you, they were caught on an ex. They're over that ex. You can make some people feel abandoned, though, if they can't keep up with you. Because I don't feel like you hold yourself back for anybody. If they don't want to go at your pace, that could be what it is. Some people struggle to let you go. The devil. Yeah, as I see that on the bottom of the deck. The devil. Okay. Toxic. This is toxic. I don't know who this is, but that person is not cool. I don't know who this is. It feels like one person that just keeps wanting to like interrupt the good vibes. So let's see who it is. I'm gonna pull 3 astrological placements and see who it is. Because there's like somebody here that like, do you make them want to leave, but they can't. Not care, but they do. It's like a little bit of an obsession. Who is that? I'll take 2 in the bottom of the deck. Who is that? Or how will they know who it is? How will they know who it is? First card is Saturn. Okay, so it could be the sign that they could have the sign. Whatever sign is your Saturn is in, they could have that in their chart. Some of you guys are somebody older than you. Or it could be someone that you work with that is in this 4 of Pentacles energy. Like they're, I don't know, it feels like a struggle. Like a struggle. So I don't know if they make things difficult or they're immature. Here's the Sun card. There's like Leo placements. So I don't know if someone here has like Leo. Capricorn 10th house placements just came through. South node. So they could also have the sign, whatever your south node is in, they could have that sign. Their sun could be in that sign. Or their sun is in whatever sign is in your 10th house. Or your south node. Neptune. Pisces, I heard. They could be older than you. Some of you guys is somebody that's older than you. That for some reason is like, I don't know why they're like, it feels pressed. Like it feels pressed to like be in your business and like know what you have going on, but you don't tell them too much. You don't give in. They don't have to be older than you though. But it feels like they're delusional. Like this person's actually delusional. It's just one person. Literally. It's just one person that's coming through. Let me see if I can figure out. Let me get 2 from this one. The authority figure. Okay, so some of you guys is like a boss. I don't know. It could be a boss. It could be... He does look kind of older shit in this photo. So it could quite literally be just like a masculine or an older masculine. The authority figure. Or somebody that thinks they have forward motion. Somebody that thinks that they should be in charge or thinks that they are all of these things that you are. I don't know if this person feels like threatened or what. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you is 2 people. Okay, let's get out of their energy because I really don't like that. I want to figure out a little bit more about what people love about your personality before we close it out. So we'll get 3 cards from this deck. What do people love about their personality? What do they think about their personality? So we have the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I heard you're not afraid to start small. You're not afraid to make the gesture. You're not afraid to apologize. Some people can want to apologize to you. That could be it as well. It could be that some people want to apologize to you, but because you are the way that you are, they assume that you're not going to accept their apology. So that's why the Devil card is there. It's like they're stuck in their habits and their ways. Maybe they have a hard time taking accountability. 6 of Wands. I think a lot of people are like proud to know you though. Proud to love you. Proud to experience you. I think you make people feel capable. Capable of what? I'm not sure. I heard capable. And I have swords. I think a lot of people want to talk to you. Like a lot of people want to reach out to you when you have a personality like this. So I don't know if they're seeing you like be busy or they're seeing you do stuff, whatever. They could feel like they need to get your attention or they need to do something to keep your attention. The Hierophant. I feel like you are loyal. You are accomplished. You're thorough. Some of you guys, you're actually very smart too, like, but with applied sciences. So I mean, think of all of the applied sciences. It could be anything. I don't want to get too deep into that, but I don't know if it's like chemistry. Is it math? Is it social science? I don't know, but I heard something about like an applied science. So something that you actually apply it in your everyday life when it comes to accomplishing your goals. Something as you're taking the first steps towards a certain goal, people are giving you props for that. People think a lot about you. I think in this group, people like hope and pray for you. Like if you tell somebody, "Hey, I just applied for this," whatever, they're like, "Oh my God, I hope they get it," and they actually think about it when you're not in their presence too. Or if you tell somebody you're going through something, you'd be like, "Oh my God, I hope it gets better for them." Or if you tell somebody, "I'm in a relationship," then they think, "I hope that they cherish them. I hope that this is the one for them. I hope that they are happy." Like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. If you are somebody that is like quick with your tongue, or you always have a comeback, or you're just extremely smart or intelligent, or you just don't hold back once you have a feeling, or once you have something on your chest, you have to let it out. People like that too. So you can make some people that know that they're wrong shut up. Just be quiet around you. Okay. All right. So if that resonated, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. I love you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.